All right. There's so much mail. Okay, it's time to go craft with my items. Let's do it. So today's video is a collab, a napkin DIY challenge, and once I got all of my packages opened, I had all of these really beautiful napkins. I was totally excited to craft with these today. So for our first project, we're going to start out with these 2 wood boards from the Dollar Tree. I covered them with some white Waverly chalk paint. I picked up this roller at Hobby Lobby. It is a Mod Podge brand, and it's supposed to be for Mod Podging. So my friend Leonette at DIY Beauty on Purpose was doing a napkin video last week, and I'll link that down in my description box, but she tried a couple different hacks on like how to do Mod Podge with these napkins, and one of them was using saran wrap, and so that is what I'm going to try. I went and picked up the roller to specifically try this hack. So for our first project, we're going to use this bunny from the Dollar Tree, and I'm using one of these napkins. I cut it in half. I took the second ply of the napkin off, and then I'm just adding Mod Podge to the bottom of our bunny. Now I only want half the bunny, not the whole bunny, so that's why we're only applying it to the bottom half. So I am using Mod Podge brand Mod Podge. Mine came from Hobby Lobby, but you can get it on Amazon. You can also get it at Hobby Lobby. So we're going to put our napkin down on our project, and then we're going to take some saran wrap and we're going to lay that on top of our napkin. So I've never tried this before, and I never even had a roller, so that's why I had to go pick one up at Hobby Lobby. But I tried this out, and I'm telling you guys, this is amazing. Now I know that this is probably not new for some people, and you're probably thinking like, where have you been? But honestly, where have I been? This worked so good. I never want to do Mod Podge a different way again. So once I get that Mod Podged on, I don't have any wrinkles, which was super exciting. I'm taking some sandpaper. Mine came from the Dollar Tree. I definitely prefer the sanding block. When I was there last time, they didn't have one, so I just went with the sandpaper. I had some ribbon on hand. You can use any ribbon that you like. I like this orange polka dot ribbon a lot. It came from Michael's a couple years ago, but you can get some ribbon similar to that at Hobby Lobby. So I tied it in a knot, and then I just made a shoelace bow. I'm going to glue the shoelace bow on top of my knot to make it look like a full consecutive bow, and then I get these really nice hanging parts off of the end. I really love how that turned out. I trimmed the longer ones to match the length of the shorter ones. Once I get that all glued on and stuck on and trimmed, then we're going to finish the last part of our project. This wood piece had a hanger, and I didn't want to use it as a hanger, so I'm just going to place some white buttons over the hole. I really loved how this turned out. Sometimes you can put like a bow there or something, but there were 2, and I thought it would look funny with the bows on both ears, but I really loved how the buttons turned out. So we're going to go back to our wooden boards that we painted white earlier, and we're going to hot glue our bunny to the front of that. And that is it for this project. It's definitely my favorite one of the video. Let me know what you guys think about it.
You can't turn the tide, let the water go where it wants to go.
So for this project, we're going to start out with a Dollar Tree bunny, and we're going to cover it with some Mod Podge. Once we get the Mod Podge covered, we're going to lay down our napkin, lay down our saran wrap, and then use our little tool. Now, if you are loving today's video, I would love it if you hit the like and subscribe button. It really helps my channel be seen by other people. Once we get that glued onto our bunny, we're going to go ahead and trim around our napkin. It just makes the sanding process easier, and then we're going to sand in a downward motion. So when you do that, it just kind of cuts the napkin and it takes it right off of the edge of whatever your project is. This works really good for wrapping paper, scrapbook paper, napkins, anything that you're going to Mod Podge. So I got this beaded garland at the Dollar Tree already constructed with this rainbow at the end. I went ahead and cut off the rainbow, and I'm just adding some twine I had on hand. I'm going to go ahead and poke the hole back at the top of our bunny, and we're going to string our twine through. So I didn't like the way that it was looking as I went from the front of the bunny. So I'm going to go ahead and string it from the back of the bunny, and then we're just going to tie a knot right down there by the beads. I love these pre-made garlands that you can get at the Dollar Tree. You can add something at the end and give it such a high-end look. But let me know what you guys think about this project.
And bury yourself beneath the stones. Somebody told me don't pretend.
So I must have really been into the floral vibes of these napkins. This one really gave me a like antique feel. I just loved it. There were two of these napkins, so we're going to use both napkins. I cut just a section of it off and we're going to Mod Podge it onto our wood pieces. So these eggs and bunnies came from the Dollar Tree. They're one of my very favorite things that they have there for spring and Easter. I just love those wood cutouts. I've done several things with them and they're just super fun to use. So once I get that onto our wood piece, then I'm going to go ahead again and cut around it. So for the egg, these wood pieces have two raised sections. So there is the actual wood part and then there is another raised wood part on the inside. I decided to go ahead and use my sanding paper to get off the raised edge in the middle. Now I didn't paint my eggs or bunnies. I liked the natural wood look with the sign that I was going with, and I thought that this gave it an antique look, like I said, with the napkins. You could definitely paint these if you wanted. For the bunnies, I did not do the raised edge, so you don't see the wood part on the bunnies. You could if you wanted to. It was a little bit hard to get that inside seam. Well, all we're going to do is glue our bunnies and eggs onto the sign. It came from the Dollar Tree in the Crafter Square area. And let me know what you think about this one. So for this project, we're going to be making a home sign, and I know that's nothing like new. There's tons of home signs out there. I've never actually made a home sign like this before, so sometimes when I'm crafting on my channel, it's because I've never made the project before, or I see it somewhere and I think, oh man, I want to create that. Now, sometimes it's projects that maybe other people have already created or you've already created, but I hope you get some inspiration from it just by watching the projects themselves. So we're just going to lay our napkin on top of this carrot cutout. It also came from the Dollar Tree. We're going to use some sanding paper and we're going to go around the edges to get all of our napkin off. So I haven't shown my kitty in any videos lately, so if you stick around to the end of this video, I have kind of a fun little clip of him in my craft room. So stick around to the end so you can check that out. So once the napkin gets on our carrot, I just made a shabby bow out of our orange and white polka dot ribbon, added it to the top to kind of cover that hole because the napkin was a little bit on the thin side. And then we're just going to lay our letters down on our sign in the position that we want them to be and hot glue them down. I got this sign at Hobby Lobby. It's one of my favorites. I pick them up all the time when they have a sale on their unfinished wood. But here it is, styled. Let me know what you guys think about this one.
The pieces, hey, you'll be alright. I can feel the sun and how the wind makes way across.
So there was a couple cute lemon napkins in the grouping of napkins that I received, and I love lemon decor, so I thought I would make these coasters. Now, these coasters came from Hobby Lobby in the unfinished wood section. You can get them for 40% off when they have the sale, so it's actually a really great deal. It comes out to be like around $4, so about $1 a coaster, and they are real wood, and they do have the felt pieces on the bottom to protect your furniture. So these particular napkins only had 1 out of the 4 squares as the lemon design, so I went ahead and used 2 of those napkins, and then I'm going to use 2 of the other type of lemon napkin. So using our same technique, and I'm telling you guys, it uses the whole video, no wrinkles. All the projects turned out so great using this technique, so I can't say enough about it. Thank you, Leonette, for doing your napkin hack video, because I probably never would have tried that. And like I said, that napkin hack video is down in my description box. So we're going to use our sanding paper again, and see, it just comes off so easy on that edge and gives it such a clean finished look, and then you get such a high-end design using just sandpaper. So once I get all the edges off of this napkin, I'm going to go ahead and group them together. I did spray them with some clear acrylic spray to protect them as an actual coaster, but here they are styled. Let me know what you think about these coasters. Kitty likes to join me in the craft room, and if you can tell, he's in an actual basket. He loves to curl up in this basket and sleep. I think it's so adorable. Here we are at the end of the video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. If you want to keep crafting with me, check out this video next, but don't forget the link to the playlist is down in my description box. You want to check out all these really awesome napkin DIYs, and as always, wherever you are in your journey is a perfect place to start, and I will see you in my next video. Bye friends!